Today we're at the home of Sidney Threadkettle, and in just a moment I'm going to ask him for his expert opinion on Prittstick. Mr. Threadkettle.
You can't beat it for sticking linen draper and Prussian guard.
I beg your pardon?
Stick in paper and card. What it doesn't stick, though, is your Brighton Sands.
Brighton Sands?
Hands, of course. God blow me, where you been?
Yes, quite. But do you use anything besides Prittstick?
Oh, yes, there's buddies. Greatest idea since the drawing pin. Or for something more permanent, I always use grab tabs.
Well, I think that's all perfectly...
The programme you are about to see is a dramatised reconstruction of certain events which took place in the Arab world between 1976 and 1978. We've been asked to point out that equality for all before the law is regarded as paramount in the Muslim world.
When it's 1, 2, 3, for the goodness food. It's 1, 2, ski, for you and me. 1, 2, ski, for the full of fitness food. It's gonna be 1, 2, ski, 1, 2, ski. When it's 1, 2, 3, it's got to be 1, 2, ski. Everybody needs Woolworths.
Sis finds cover plus the right paint and saves money on the white paint. Larry carries ladders round with ease. He gets all the help he needs from his long extension lead. And Fiona's Flymo more sure to please. This growing board, even Jill can carry, just add water. Wow! And Harry finds going straight for Woolies value really pays. Everybody needs a Woolworths store these days. This super switch-off kettle is what switches on Samantha. Brian's Binatone great for his cassettes. His Chevron selection is a positive collection, and he thinks his chair's the best invention yet.
No, it happens.
For a man in his position, and for everyone who's listening, you can prove it in so many different ways. Everybody needs a Woolworths store these days.
They're the tops, they're the upper stratas, they're the jeans with the social status. Girls with private jets and with fancy pets think they're tops. They're caviar, they're for girls who have chauffeured caddies. They're for girls blessed with wealthy daddies. They're the jeans that fit when you stand or sit. They don't stop because Gloria Vanderbilt bottoms all the time.
Now Debenham, Swan and Edgar and Harvey Nichols.
Ipso, Ipso, new Ipso, Calypso, so refreshing. Ipso, Calypso, Ipso, Ipso, drops of flavor. Ipso, Calypso, that's for you. There's mint and orange, raspberry and lemon, flavors that will refresh you. Ipso, Ipso.
Come on, you missed your train.
New Ipso. A little refreshment takes you a long way.
This vacuum cleaner has a super stretch hose to take the cleaning power to every corner of your house. The Hoover Freedom 750. This is the one vacuum cleaner with more hard-working, hard-cleaning suction power than any other cylinder cleaner at its price. The Hoover Freedom 750. Insist on the Hoover Freedom 750. And prove it yourself.
I've seen the girl in a palace. I've seen her execution in a parking lot. Now,
the girl carried the old man's seeds, but she had his traits. She was very much like her grandfather, also very fiery-tempered, a bit wild. She acted first and thought afterwards.
It was just little bits of gossip. But if you looked into his eyes, how satisfied and happy he was with all his family around him. His behavior and quietness was almost holy.
Cheer up. Clearasil has a great new way to help clear and prevent spots. New ClearGuard Cream helps clear existing spots and applied all over a trouble area, absorbs excess oil to guard against new spots. New Clearasil ClearGuard Cream helps clear existing spots and guard against new spots.
I'm taller than you. No, you're not.
There's one thing men know about good pastry. It should have a deliciously light, crumbly taste that lifts it out of the ordinary. Cooking does just that because it rubs in cold straight from the fridge to make your pastry lighter. So you can get perfect results time after time. Lift your pastry out of the ordinary. Give it the cooking lift.
Take these. Warwick presents Don Gibson, country #1 and his 22 country classics. Don Gibson, country #1, only on Warwick.
Well, Julie, I think my slides on birds of the British Isles went down rather well.
Oh, can we settle the coffee?
Rehill?
Actually, Mrs. Frobisher, it is rather bitter. Birds isn't.
Mellow birds.
100% pure golden coffee and a mellow flavour unique to birds. No bitterness.
I can see there's some birds I've missed.
Mellow birds will make you smile.
We're all at home. Here's the weekend just beginning. Here's the chores we said we'd do. You have cared for us, now we will care for you.
If you're painting woodwork inside or out, take home Crown Plus 2 Full Gloss. It goes on beautifully, usually in one coat, and hardens to a tough polyurethane glossy finish. Crown Plus 2, Britain's favourite non-drip gloss.
We're all at home.
Tough Crown Plus 2, home-loving paint.
If you can't get it together in your jeans, or there's too much going on behind the scenes, get it to Balmer. They won't give you aggravation and stop your circulation. They won't get funny things beyond your back cap. Get it to Balmer's and pick them off the rack. If you're in between size, Balmer's have your keen size. They'll fit you like a brand new denim glove. Balmer's all the mean jeans that you love. All the real charmers get their backs into Balmer's, cause Balmer's all the jeans that really fit ya. Balmer's jeans fit to be seen, eh?
We came to London in November 1976. Employer, not even to my uncle.
And you won't say...
I told you, we're not going to discuss her. And certainly not with that thing going.
The one thing you can be sure of in the world of politics and current affairs is that you can't be sure of anything. Read the Times. The way it examines politics and world affairs from every conceivable angle leaves you better equipped to work out just what is going on around you.
Rufus, what a surprise.
Or even behind you. Have you ever wished you were better informed? Have you ever wished you read the Times?
Now, in the United Kingdom, from Computer Games Limited, the first chess game that not only thinks but speaks to you.
I am Fidelity's Chess Challenger, your computer opponent.
Just one of the Chess Challenger range from selected stores everywhere.
You and Cross and Blackwell.
Here's a new food idea that's deliciously different and easy to use. New 2-minute noodles with chicken or beef flavour. Just simmer for 2 minutes, stirring in your sachet of seasoning. You can add cheese to noodles for a great snack. Sausages and peas to noodles, just right for the children's tea. Leftovers to noodles for a tasty family lunch. Whatever you add to noodles, they'll only take you a couple of minutes. New 2-minute noodles.
Ewan Cross and Blackwell make tastier meals.
Coke and a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. And I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile.
Pentax, the single-lens reflex cameras behind some of the world's finest pictures. Get your hands on one now.
Warwick presents Going Steady, the soundtrack album you're gonna love. 22 great hits from the fabulous 50s.
Tammy's in love.
The Platters, Debbie Reynolds, Brenda Lee, The Drifters, Bobby Darin, Del Shannon, The Coasters, Frankie Avalon, and many more.
She ran away. I'm sorry.
They're all on Going Steady. Out now, only on Warwick.